Hi everyone and welcome back to a little channel update. It's June 2020 and I want to take some minutes to talk about what is going on. So let's jump right into it. No facecam today because I I don't have my webcam installed at the moment. I borrowed that one out. So we just will look at our banner from our channel, which is A-OK. This is more like a podcast channel update, I guess you could say. So, what happened to my uploads? I was uploading pretty solidly with PoE, the hardcore playthrough, Tales of Vesperia, some Dark Souls stuff, and then I started to stretch out a little bit, right? So, what was going on, basically? Let's start and go through this game by game. So we take Dark Souls for the beginning. As I talked about in the speedrun for beginners, I don't know how many of you have seen that, but basically I talked about it like going for all achievements on the PC in the Prepare to Die edition with a friend. That took us a little bit of time, so that was a bit distracting, I'm not gonna lie, but it was needed. It was a lot of fun and it helped me appreciate Dark Souls even more and have the will to make more characters, get into the game more again, which is a good thing, right? That will lead us to some more content soon. Other than that, I was getting into DCS. I think I talked about this a little bit as well. I was learning the F-15, and while it was for free, I was able to play around with the FA-18 as well, which is the aircraft that we use in the Swiss military, right? So it has kind of a sweet spot just because of that. So yeah, I was really interested in this aircraft. But that meant a lot of time investment outside of the game. I had to read up like 500 pages manuals and stuff like that. Got a bit deep into it, started learning things about radar theory and just got carried away basically a little bit, which is a problem that I have. I'm aware of that. I oftentimes get carried away and invest a lot of time into something. But yeah, so I was comfortable flying around with these two aircraft. And as I said, it just took quite a while outside of the games. Other than that, outside of the game, Dark Souls, the speedrun that got me really into theory crafting and routing of the Dark Souls Remastered or Prepare to Die Edition route with the Warrior, which is the one we showed off. As I said, in that run, I got the idea of a route from Reddit by the user Timberon. I linked his stuff on the video that I've uploaded with the route. After that, I started thinking about improving some stuff because I did make mistakes. There's no way around that. I had some mistakes in there. I left them in, which is quite important. So you can learn from my mistakes as well, right? But it also got me thinking about how can I optimize the route to a point where I can also minimize my own errors as well, right? So I was thinking a lot about Dark Souls over the past 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a bit more even. And I think I have the route on a very good way. So we can maybe do a little series where I will explain in little videos, like, I don't know, sometimes 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20 at max. But we can take a look in depth at the steps we take, why we take them, and what I found useful or where I found optimizations or just inputs from my part, so I can share that with all of you guys. Also, never forget, real life is still happening, right? So I had to put a lot of attention outside of my little gaming chair, right? I had to take care of a lot of real life stuff and still have to. So yeah, quite in a different situation than I was like 2 months ago, which is just reality. So I need to deal with stuff outside this channel, and I hope you guys understand that. As you guys know, I mostly upload when I really feel good about the content I produce. So when I'm not feeling that good about the video that I made, I will just delete it and not even upload it. Sometimes I will take down whole playlists because I don't think they're relevant to the channel. The videos are still up there, the playlists are gone though. So that was kind of the situation, right? Now we have to dabble into some specific games to explain what's going on. Let's start with Path of Exile. So the reason I stopped uploading is I stopped playing. And why did I stop playing? I just overplayed, guys. I just invested so much time in and outside of the game that it reached a level where I wasn't feeling good anymore. And that was, I had that with Warframe in the past, right? I just played so much that the game becomes too much, and I get too absorbed in it, thinking about the game when I shouldn't. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. It wasn't fun anymore to play, and that is very important to me, that I have fun while playing. Even more so while recording. That's where I need to have fun, because that's the best episodes I've ever put out. When I had fun, when I was joking around, when I was able to bring the facts that I wanted across, but still have a lot of fun and make stupid mistakes or had silly outbursts of laughter for no particular reason. So in Path of Exile, I didn't have that at the end. And I'm not sure how long I will take a break from PoE. It could actually take quite a while. Until the release of PoE 2 is the worst case scenario, but honestly, it could happen that I will wait playing until then. I haven't made up my mind though, so that is subject to change whenever I will feel like I want to play PoE. I will jump back into it, and if it feels good and I think like I could do another playthrough on hardcore, I will definitely do so. I will let you know about PoE in the next couple, or when it comes around again. Let's put it like that. Also, quite an important topic is Tales of Vesperia, right? So even though I personally have a blast playing through it, I think for a playthrough on the channel, the rule that I make with no showing cutscenes, and I did that, by the way, because I was thinking they could put their ads on the videos if I show the cutscenes. I think to really make sure the experience of Tales of Vesperia comes across, I need to show you the cutscenes, because there's so much provided in the cutscenes and the skits that I just simply cannot cover everything while running through the game and talking about it, right? And I feel like I don't provide you the experience of this game that you guys deserve, right? Because those of you that only watch and never want to play this game maybe feel a bit left out, right? Because you don't know what happens in the story and you would like to see the cutscenes. So I'm considering restarting the whole thing, which is absolutely no problem. We have put like, I don't know, maybe a couple of hours, 4 hours or so, 4 or 5 hours max into it. That is no big deal for me to restart, honestly, guys. I would rather restart than continuing like I did before. What that means is there will be a reboot. A couple of you did see that I put up another Minecraft episode. And Minecraft is just a game I like to go back to from time to time, probably once or every month or every 2 months or so. I like to play a little bit, I like to record a little bit. It's not something I want to push on this channel. I just like to keep it the way it is, like put an episode out every 2 months or every month, whatever feels right. Depends on how much I play, right? So that is just a note. Like, I just love Minecraft so much. It is just the game to come back to calm down, to chill, and to have some fun, right? So yeah, not much not much more about it than that. Right. Dark Souls. We are finally made it back to Dark Souls. As I said, maybe I will do video tutorials on the Warrior speedrun. Also, I was thinking about another short series about character creation, where I do a different build, not a quality build this time, but I have one in mind which I would like to test. We will start on the character planner website, where I will take you through the thoughts and how I decide on stuff before I jump into the game. Then we can talk about which route we will take through the game, what we will have to do, or what we want to do. Sometimes I do stuff just to get a gesture or something like that, which is not necessary, not very efficient, but is fun to do. Or I just want the gesture because I think the gesture is the greatest gesture of the game. And if you guess which one that is, good for you. Hint, it's not Praise the Sun, and it's not, well, what is it? So yeah, that could come if you are interested in that. That would include wow, words. That would that would include another character building series, a shorter one possibly than last time. I pretty much would just take in the boss fights and the items that we get, and how we, yeah, pretty much that. But yeah, I was rambling on for quite a while now, and I think it's all said. And yeah, just quickly before I go, we have reached over 100 subscribers, which is absolutely awesome. Thank you to all you guys who joined. Thank you to all of you old guys, I guess. Just all of you. You are awesome. Thank you for your support. And as always, take care. Bye.